Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I am Mick Alphanim. I appreciate everyone being here with me today. We have some news about the Ripple versus SEC case here, and I think this has huge implications. But first, happy Mother's Day weekend to everyone out there. Tomorrow, I may be doing a Mother's Day episode, but we'll get to that in a little bit. I probably will address that in the members only section. This article is titled Ripple versus SEC. New facts further suggest William Hinman links with Ethereum before his 2018 ETH free pass speech. I've been saying it for a long time, just my humble opinion. Something's not right at the SEC. I think anybody would be hard pressed to think logically that if one individual is doing something wrong in that organization, that there aren't more individuals who were creating an environment where that could happen. All right, but let's just scroll down here. Also, with the champions of the day, there's a lot of multi-time champions out there right now. So what I'm going to do, everyone, all you multi-time champions, congratulations to you. You're going to get a chance to sit on the throne a little bit longer. But this week, let's allow some new people to get a chance. So I'm going to do that. So all multi-time champions like Crypto Blazer, Pay Me an XRP, Infinity Warrior, Love Life, multi-time champions. Let's just give these other guys a chance to win for 1 week, and then you can jump back into the mix. Okay. So let's get into this article now. No, not there. Let's scroll down. More facts link Hinman to Ethereum. Read this little tidbit here. This is on thecryptobasic.com. Go over to their website and read this article. What many Ripple investors do not realize is the fact that Hinman's affiliation with Ethereum goes beyond being a managing partner at Simpson Thacher. The SEC's former corporation finance director was the managing partner of Shearman and Sterling's San Francisco and Menlo Park offices prior to joining Simpson Thacher in 2000. According to an EEA report, Shearman and Sterling officially became a member of the EEA and Legal Industry Working Group on August 14, 2017, less than 3 months after Hinman was appointed director of the Division of Corporation Finance. In the first month of Hinman's stint at the SEC, he proceeded to appoint Robert Evans III as deputy director in the agency's Division of Corporation Finance. Evans was also a managing partner at Shearman and Sterling LLP before his appointment. Listen, I'm going to stop right there so you can head over to thecryptobasic.com and check out that article. So I'm just going to stop right there and let you read the rest yourself. This is about to get very interesting. The implications are huge. Okay. Everything possibly being premeditated on Hinman's part, understanding what could come of Ethereum, understanding and not just understanding the money that will flow through Ethereum. Let's not kid ourselves. This is all about money and seeing where the technology goes, but then also being able to take action to hold other advancing blockchains that would just run laps around Ethereum, hold them back. I'm talking about XRP, Algorand, Hedera. Hedera and Algorand, as far as smart contracts, are so advanced, it's beyond belief when we're in comparison to Ethereum. Okay, you can just do your own research on that and you see that. But so it gives such an advantage to Ethereum to have that type of divider from the SEC placed between itself and crypto, where Ethereum can reign supreme for the longest. Now, I'm not an Ethereum hater at all. I'm just looking at the facts of what's going on. I hope people continue to make money with Ethereum, but we need a fair environment where everybody can make money, everybody can win, and the technology can continue to advance. And what does that do to the money? That means that the money can continue to grow. So this is why we have this hindrance right now. Without regulatory clarity and the SEC throwing its weight around, bullying people, regulation by enforcement, which just happened again. Did you all see the article out there on NVIDIA? I mean, I saw 2 articles and they sort of said, one indicated that NVIDIA already paid the SEC $5 million. It was like $5.5 million. The SEC said that NVIDIA had not done something I'm not sure if that was factual or not. But how does that help having to pay the SEC this fine? Like, okay, wouldn't it be better to keep up with the organization and make sure that if they actually didn't comply with what the SEC is claiming, make sure that they are in compliance, make sure that this doesn't happen with other organizations? But of course not. The SEC is just going to continue to try to collect money. So I'm not sure which article. The other article I read was more of like NVIDIA's being fined $5 million by the SEC, okay? And then and so the prior article said that they had paid the $5,000. I'm not sure which one is correct. But the fact that the SEC is just launching all of these giant fines against these institutions without any type of regulatory clarity, you don't know what category you fall in, what you're supposed to comply with, what are they supposed to comply with when there's no regulatory framework. And so it gives the SEC a way to sort of just squeeze money out of crypto without anyone knowing what did we do wrong. It was the same way with Ripple. Now, we have a second article, okay? And it's going to touch on what I just was speaking on, right? The SEC loves that money, that big money, and to set examples. Now, let's go here. And I'm just saying as an example with the whole NVIDIA thing, because I think NVIDIA was doing something with crypto and crypto mining. Okay. I personally know NVIDIA. I believe NVIDIA was the video game. They were really deep in video games at one time. This is from like a decade or maybe even decades ago. That's what I remember NVIDIA for. Maybe I'm wrong. Here's the second article. Okay. Now, this is very interesting here. It is on cryptoglobe.com, also about the SEC. It's titled, Coin Bureau, Here's Why the US SEC is Going After Ripple and XRP. I remember, let me just scroll down. I'll say this while I'm scrolling down. I remember Coin Bureau being one of the first crypto channels I followed long ago. Used to enjoy his content very, very much. So let's just read this little tidbit here and then head over to cryptoglobe.com to read this article. It's right on the front page. This little tidbit, okay? It says, Guy, Coin Bureau, also claimed that the SEC was looking to secure, what did I just speak about? A sizable settlement. Here's a question. Why is the SEC so hungry for that money? I know we could sort of answer that, but it's a government institution. And in fact, a lot of government institutions seem to be hungry for money. You have to be careful. If you're in small business, big business, got to be careful with these government entities. They, for whatever reason, and maybe people might want to look into this, are so hungry for money that they are doing things in a less savory way to come about acquiring that money. But let's continue on here. Guy also claimed that the SEC was looking to secure a sizable settlement from the lawsuit in order to generate headlines, and we talked about this before, and expand its regulatory options. He noted that Ripple has a lot of money, making it a potentially lucrative target for the regulatory body. But should that be your goal as a regulatory body? Money? I thought your goal was to protect the people. You can't have it both ways. You're protecting the people or you're trying to make money. Is it your own interest at heart or the people's interest at heart? This is where someone else needs to step in. Some other governmental entity above SEC's pay grade needs to step in and enforce the core principles of what the SEC is supposed to do, in my humble opinion. Just my humble opinion. If they're going to say they're in it to protect the consumers, to protect the retail investors, then let them do that. Serve that purpose. You are here to serve the people. And if the people are partaking in these particular institutions, then it is in your best interest to be workable with those institutions, Ripple being one of them. But the SEC isn't doing it. The SEC just wants money. So really, it doesn't care about the people, which makes a lot of sense when you look at the Ripple case. It has damaged Ripple investors, XRP investors. Sorry about that, not Ripple investors. My mistake. XRP investors. Those people could have seen exponential gains already, possibly. And I'm not saying, look, the flood is still to come, the tsunami is still to come, but that doesn't mean we couldn't feel waves. There could have been a little bit of waves coming in, and that would have been good gains for the people. They could have scraped some off the top and made some good money. But the SEC did not allow that. So they're hurting investors. So this all makes sense because they're aimed the entire time while they're telling you that they're here to help the investors. They're actually hurting the investors because they have themselves at heart. They want that big money. They want the notoriety. They want the headlines. You cannot have this type of greedy way of thinking at the helm of a governmental entity. You just can't. I don't care which one it is. But for now, we're talking about the SEC, right? So let's continue on here. It says, in addition, guys speculated that the SEC may be attempting to establish a precedent. We said that also. Didn't I tell you that? Because why? We just discussed this. See, so many people are corroborating things that I have said on the channel. It feels good. I just feel that way. It feels good to know that the research that I've done has led me in a direction that has been confirmed. I won't even say right, but confirmed by other very brilliant minds, in my humble opinion. Why would they use Ripple to set the precedent in crypto? Because they see who is backing Ripple. They see all the banks. They see Santander. They see CM Commercial Bank. You know, they understand how many large financial institutions, and to discipline Ripple and to know that you succeeded in disciplining Ripple, that they would bend the knee to the King SEC. This is how they carry themselves. I'm not calling them a king. They're definitely not that, but this is how they want to be seen, as the authority. You must bend the knee to the throne. But they wanted that. They know that if Ripple bent the knee to them, almost all of crypto would have to. You have to understand the power that Ripple has, the backing that they have. Now, it's not just about the capital that Ripple has and the partnerships. You do understand that when the SEC goes against an entity like Ripple, phone calls are made from those large business institutions. Phone calls are made from those commercial banks. Phone calls are made from those central banks, Digital Euro Association, Digital Pound Association. And they're saying to them, hey, what's going on here? You know who we are. Okay, correct. All right. Now, I respect that you're the SEC, but we're a central bank. We're a commercial bank. We like to understand what you're trying to do here because they have a technology we'd like to use. Understand that they're up against that as well. So the impact is deeper than what is seen. It's much deeper than that. So if the SEC actually wins against Ripple, who they actually won against are Ripple's clients. This is a power play. This is a power grab. There is more on the line than we could ever imagine. And that makes the money get even bigger, because there's retaliation coming after this case. Make no mistake about it. All those institutions that could have been saving money, there's going to be heavy retaliation. They take that personally. Commercial banks that could have been saving money, building themselves up, bringing in excess capital like never before. Central banks that could finally have the control and power that they always wanted, have the money that they always wanted. Even retail investors, there's a lot of powerful people that you guys don't know are holding XRP. And if they're not holding XRP, there's a lot of other ones that are waiting to jump in when there's regulatory clarity. And they're very upset that they couldn't get in when they want to. They don't want to get in because they're connected to large business institutions, okay? They're going to use XRP like never before just to stick it to the SEC when this is over. They know exactly how to leverage XRP to really stick it to the legacy system who is behind the SEC. That's the thing. The legacy system is behind the SEC. The SEC is just a front man. That's it. They're just a dog on a leash, a pit bull. But someone's holding the chain. I know you guys are like, where do you come from, Alpha Neem, where the dogs are on chains, sir? You just... But anyway, someone's holding the chain. So anyway, it's getting interesting. I expect much more news to come out. This is major, massive. People are going to start investigating this. There's going to be more about Hinman possibly having ties to Ethereum before the emails establish that connection. I mean, it's about to get interesting. So now that you have that information, what are you going to do with it? It's Mother's Day weekend. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. We might do a special Mother's Day episode tomorrow. We'll see. So until next time, let's get to the money.